shit, yeah, they breath stank. Walk up in the club, dripping like I'm fresh paint. I can see through the facade like an...
What's going on, fight fans? It's another great day when you love MMA. Welcome back to Mad Matty Fight Talk. Bellator's lightweight Grand Prix is going to be kicking off very soon. March 10th in San Jose. You got the current champ, Usman Nurmagomedov, taking on Benson Henderson, longtime UFC fighter and a very good fighter, Bellator. And then you got Tofik Musayev taking on Alexander Shabli. This is all going down at Bellator 292. This bracket is insane. The other side of the bracket, you got Sydney Outlaw taking on Mansour Benoui. And then you also got Patricky Pitbull taking on AJ McKee. I mean, this fight bracket is absolutely insane. 8 top-tier fighters in the lightweight division. I mean, these guys are just monsters. I like every single one of these fighters. This bracket is going to be insane. Now, don't forget, guys, it's going to be starting on March 10th at the Bellator 292. Now, the winner of the Grand Prix will earn a shot at the title and a whopping $1 million payday. Now, we all know, man, these guys put it all on the line. They already make some good money, but you got a $1 million grand prize and the belt. The belt apparently will be on the line in every round. So I guess that means if Nurmagomedov loses the belt to Henderson, Henderson will be the champion. And then if somebody beats Henderson, they will be the champion. So the belt will pass hands until we get to the finals. It could change hands quite a bit throughout this. Now, all Grand Prix fights will be 5 rounds. So this makes it very, very interesting. Look, Musayev is a very, very good fighter, has heavy hands, very technical, and really good at grappling. And then you got Shabli, who is also very good. Nurmagomedov is just a monster, man. This is very well put together, very good matchups. I'm extremely excited. And now, I'm not going to break down every fight, but I'll just give you a quick rundown of how I got this going. So I got Nurmagomedov beating Benson Henderson. I think he's going to finish him. Henderson likes to grapple. He's very strong, but he's also getting up there in age for an MMA athlete. I see Nurmagomedov putting that away in round 3. Now we go to Musayev versus Shabli. I got Musayev winning this fight by KO in the 3rd, 4th round. Maybe 4th round. It's going to be a tough fight for him. We go to the other side of the bracket. We got Sydney Outlaw taking on Mansour Benoui. I got Benoui winning this fight. I just watched a lot of this dude's fights throughout his career, and I think he's a very, very good fighter. Sydney Outlaw is a beast, but I've also seen Sydney, in tough positions. So I'm going to take Benoui winning this fight. We go to the bottom of that bracket. We got Patricky Pitbull taking on AJ McKee. AJ McKee is a freaking animal. I think AJ McKee is going to win this fight. Might be very close, probably by decision, or it's going to be a dominant performance and he wins a UD. I don't think he's going to put Patricky away because these Pitbull brothers are monsters. These guys know how to stay in the game, but I got McKee winning that. So that would put Nurmagomedov taking on Musayev in the left side of the bracket, and on my right side of the bracket, I got Benoui taking on McKee. Now, in these fights, if this were to go how I think it's going to go, I got Musayev coming up with the upset over Nurmagomedov. I think Musayev has better hands. He can hang on the ground with Nurmagomedov on the ground. I seriously think that Musayev's going to catch Nurmagomedov and put him away. So you got the left side is going to be Tofik Musayev. And then on the right side, you got Mansour Benoui, who would be facing AJ McKee if things are going to go how I see it going. That's going to be a really good fight. But I got AJ McKee winning that fight by 4th round submission because I think AJ McKee's well-rounded. Benoui is really good, especially in the stand-up department. He is a very tough grappler, but I think AJ McKee just has way more tools in the bag. So if the bracket breaks down how I see it breaking down, that would leave Tofik Musayev taking on AJ McKee to be the lightweight champion for one hell of a barn burner, which I would have AJ McKee winning by 2nd round knockout because I feel like these guys would come out guns blazing. The grappling might offset, and I just see McKee having more tools in the bag. I got AJ McKee winning this entire bracket. I think this dude's a monster, and he's about to get his belt back. Regardless of what happens, hit me in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about the bracket, what you guys think about who you think is going to win and how the bracket falls into place. That's just a quick breakdown of what I got. Now, moving over to a different sport, BKFC, still fighting, just bare knuckle boxing. We got some big news. We got Luke Rockhold and Eddie Alvarez making their BKFC debuts at BKFC 41. You got Luke Rockhold, former middleweight champion in the UFC, former middleweight contender, and light heavyweight beast, taking on Mike Platinum Perry, who has just been putting on dominant performances and outstanding shows. Just had a big win, Platinum Perry did, over MVP Michael Venom Page, who moved over from Bellator to take on Perry in a bare knuckle fight in London. Blew the roof off that bad boy. It was a great fight. Platinum Perry ended up winning. Now, for me, Luke Rockhold demanded a release from the UFC and then goes to bare knuckle boxing. I don't think that guy's all there. I think he's lost a few marbles, as you'd like to say. The dude's a little bit crazy. He's been getting knocked out a lot. So for you to move over to a sport where I don't think you're going to have the better hands, this isn't bare knuckle kickboxing. This is bare knuckle boxing. Platinum Perry is a good boxer. Luke Rockhold is known for his grappling. He's known for his submissions. He's known for his kicks. Not really just heavy hands. I mean, I don't want to doubt the guy because he's a phenomenal athlete. And at one point in the UFC, he was a very feared top-tier prospect. We're well past that. Luke Rockhold's 38 years old. He's been knocked out viciously 5 times in his last, 7, 10 fights. This is not going to end good. I see Mike Perry knocking the lights out for Luke Rockhold. I don't think he makes it the whole time. Now, this fight's going down at 185. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. I mean, Luke Rockhold's 6'3". Mike Perry's 5'10". We'll see what happens with that. But I think Perry's going to get inside and stay inside and land bombs. I have no doubt in my mind Platinum Perry can win that fight. On the same card, the co-main event is going to be between Chad Mendes and Eddie Alvarez. I'm actually really excited for this fight. Now, unlike Luke Rockhold, I think Eddie Alvarez, who is also a grappler, a little bit of a wrestler, he has heavy hands. If you guys go back to Bellator, Eddie Alvarez and Michael Chandler had some freaking barn burner fights where they were throwing down. I know Eddie has really good hands. He has a pretty decent chin. Other than the fight with Conor McGregor, where McGregor put a just masterclass on him, he has a fucking solid chin. He can eat some shots, and he has really good heavy punches. But is the age going to creep in on him as well? I don't know. Chad Mendes, on the other hand, dropped his, he debuted in bare knuckle boxing a little while ago. He dropped his opponent like 3-4 times in a fight. Chad Mendes has heavy hands. He's very quick. This is going to be actually a barn burner of a fight. I'm very excited for this. I think Chad Mendes is going to get the job done again. I think it might go to decision because Eddie Alvarez has a heart of a lion. He has a solid chin. Now, BKFC 41, it's going to go down April 29th at the First Bank Center in Broomfield, Colorado. They are charging $49.99 for the pay-per-view. They said they're sick of giving this shit out for the low. They're trying to make some money. But this is going to be a good fight for Luke Rockhold and Eddie Alvarez to make their debut. I mean, if Luke Rockhold can pull the upset out and knock out Platinum Perry, it's going to be interesting. Because if they go to decision, I just think Perry's more experienced in bare knuckle and he's a better boxer. So I think he can get the job done. Either way, guys, hit me in the comments. Let me know who you guys have winning these fights. We will see you guys soon on the next one. And don't forget, March 4th, going down this Saturday, you got John Jones taking on Cyril Gane. Very interesting, very good year of fights so far. And I will see you guys soon, man.
Haters talking shit, yeah, they breath stank. Walk up in the club, dripping like I'm fresh paint. I can see through the facade like an